every single one of my skirts is either too long or too short for this season's acceptable lengths, which means I either have to alter or shop.
Lorelai and Rory's style has changed significantly from season 1 to season 7. Their characters have evolved. They started off people not knowing exactly who they were, and they've gone from being slightly conservative.
You look so completely different.
But still fun.
I look cute, case closed.
To not conservative with a lot of style.
I have no idea what to wear on the drive.
Your stretchy jeans and your Bunny Ranch t-shirt.
Comfort and raunch. I love it.
When Lorelai dropped Rory off at Chilton for the first time, she had on a pair of cut-off jeans, a pair of cowboy boots, and a tie-dyed shirt. She got out of the car and it just set the pace for her character.
Are you seeing this?
Yes, I am.
No, I don't think you are, because if you were seeing this, you would see that this obviously has Lorelai written all over it.
Lorelai's look in season 1 was a little bit of conservatism mixed with a little bit of rock and roll, individuality, and fun. We changed Lorelai quite a bit. We gave her more of a fun look than mom look. Lorelai's character was young, fun, and hip. She was always willing to do things that were experimental, and we just incorporated that into what she put on her body. Sometimes things didn't match. She kind of has an eclectic look.
My scarf is screaming as loud as it can.
We used a lot of t-shirts with designs on the front. There was rhinestones, lots of bright colors, jeans, lots and lots of jeans.
Skirts were the wrong length, cut me right at the cap.
The jeans have evolved because of all of the different varieties that are out there now. She doesn't wear suits anymore. In season 1, she wore suits. She doesn't wear turtlenecks anymore.
I'm just trying out a new look, seeing if I like it.
Clothes still are pretty form-fitting on her because she has a fantastic body. She wears a lot of jackets, but the jackets are more tailored, more fitted for her. The jackets that she wore in the beginning, like casual jackets, had a lot of fur inside and corduroy on the outside, a little more rugged. And now she's just a little more sophisticated in that look too. You know, leather jackets that don't have heavy-duty linings in them. We had one coat that was very popular that Lorelai wore. It was pink. That's all I need to say. They'll know what I'm talking about. It was pink. And, you know, the coat looked fabulous on her.
What do you think? And remember, I'm wearing this no matter what, because I cannot spend one more second deciding what to wear, so the answer has to be you look fantastic.
You look fantastic.
Pink and black.
With a flippy skirt.
Grab a necklace?
The majority of the clothes that she's worn this year, if it's not something casual, it's definitely a dress or a skirt. Lorelai looks great in dresses. She just can really rock a dress. We've put her in a lot of dresses. Some of the dresses we have used sweaters and shrugs. Some of the dresses have been short sleeves where it's been winter or autumn, and you know, we've needed it to look a little warmer.
Look at you, an armful of bags and a potential 20-minute sweater on the way, and look at me, completely bagless.
Relax, the day's still young.
There are no more clothes out there for me. The Lorelai look is over. Wish someone had told me.
That would have helped.
Lorelai is constantly evolving. She's constantly changing.
Oh, that's nice.
Which?
That.
Skirt and the blouse?
Yeah, more the skirt than the blouse.
I like them both.
She likes well-made clothes, something that has style.
Which one? Blue, black, bad, good?
Black.
Okay.
Clothes shouldn't really overpower the character. It should just be something that they have on that you recognize them as that particular person. We're down in our cage. We have 2 cages that house all the clothes from the show that aren't in use right now. There's so many clothes in here. We have Chilton uniforms over here that we're getting ready to use again. All of the clothes in the cages are put in by character. These are holds, but they're actually Lauren's clothes. Lorelai went ice skating, and this was her ice skating outfit. This was something she wore just to hang out. And this she wore on a date. Pink coat. Conservative, but short. Even shorter. This blouse was one of my favorite on Lauren. She looked beautiful in it. Another one of my favorites. This was one of Alexis's or Rory's favorite dresses. Very DAR. This is season 6.
Want some, my precious? Hey, you told me to resist.
Yeah, but that's before I saw these. These are works of art. They should be in the Louvre.
Rory, quite different.
Well, I've upgraded the wardrobe a little bit, but I'm basically still me.
She was really into books. Didn't really care about clothes at all.
Thrilled.
She was mostly concerned with her studying and her books. She was just real casual but conservative. A lot of button front shirts and sweaters with patterns. Clothes were secondary to her. She wore a uniform all the time, so she didn't have to really concentrate on what am I going to wear today to school.
Come on. Dab on some lip gloss, clear but fruity, maybe a little mascara, wear your hair down and your attitude high.
From Chilton, her clothes were loose on her. Not so much jeans, more khakis, more loose-fitting clothes, basically. Then she went to Yale sweatshirt here or there, jeans, t-shirts that were a little more form-fitting, and that's basically how we changed her.
Should I leave you two alone?
I think I want to change my hair.
Rory she was never trendy. You know, she just had her own style. She never ever trendy.
I'm actually going on a date.
You are?
The fact that she had a boyfriend, you know, the fact that she was interested in another human being that wasn't, you know, a male counterpart, changed her dressing a little. She wanted to show off her body. As she was maturing physically and emotionally, it was reflected in her clothing. It was V-neck sweaters without a t-shirt or a turtleneck covering, you know, this part up. Alexis gets excited about clothes that I bring in that are a little bit more toward her real life as opposed to her character's life.
I had a dream about you in Copenhagen. You were there, and you, and you, and you.
She gets very happy about blouses and sweaters and skirts. She dresses a lot more fun, a little bit like her mom, but a slightly different version of it. She's just not as closed up as she used to be, as far as, you know, showing skin.
You've been ready and bugging me for almost an hour. Usually I have to drag you out if you're kicking and screaming to go to dinner.
Now then.
You whine, you complain, you act like a child.
I do not.
As the years progressed and they started going to Friday night dinners on a regular basis, the grandparents got to know Rory a little better and they became more comfortable with her. You know, a relationship was forming, a bond.
I'm coming out.
Out of what?
Out to society.
She had joined the DAR with her grandmother, and so that particular look was very conservative, very closed up, and a relationship was actually forming with Lorelai and her mom also.
Finally.
What are you doing out here?
Am I wearing the same thing I wore last Friday night?
What?
Halfway here, I was struck by the overwhelming feeling that I wore this exact outfit to dinner last Friday night.
Lorelai wearing dresses that were V-neck, not so much jackets, more sweaters, just she was opening herself up to the relationship of her parents a little more. And Rory went from being very conservative to graduating from Chilton to going to college to having a boyfriend and her grandparents knowing about it. That was reflected in her clothing too.
Give me that, please.
We've had several themed things for the girls.
Oh my God.
Rory in her Donna Reed outfit. She did wear a lot of themed pajamas. It was her thing. It was what made her feel comfortable. And this was her Marianne Faithfull lookalike for the surprise party for Logan. The Pulp Fiction party. I loved Rory's prom dress.
This dress is amazing. You outdid yourself.
Then with Lorelai, she's just sometimes kooky.
Here's your kimono, Honorable Rory-san.
She dressed up in a kimono, gave Rory one when she came home from her trip. It's more fun because it's something that I actually get to design, something that actually gets to be built from scratch.
If I change my shoes and throw on a cardigan and add necklace number 2, then I am ready for a concert at the New Haven Green. Or I could use my cardigan to cover up the security camera in case the date turns into some sort of heist.
The thing that I feel that makes them look gorgeous, no matter what, it's really hard to make both of them look bad. You couldn't do it if you tried.
Hey, that's a winner.
Really?
Yeah, I think you could stun them at any newspaper interview.
It is a stunning suit, isn't it?
Yep.
There are certain people that can pull that off, and there are certain people that can't. And I just happen to be working with 2 people that pull it off beautifully every single day, all the time. They're constantly evolving in their clothing and the characters' personalities. You never stay at one particular level, because if you're at the height, then where are you going? Down. There's always good stuff to come.